Hi, it's DM. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have some more dies from the KLJUYP store to share with you. And this first set was designed by Nicole Silhouette. This is a light bulb set in which you get this base piece. This would be your layering piece, which you could also use to turn this into a shaker. This is the light bulb filament. You get the word flash, which also comes with a shadow piece. And then this entire smaller version is also included in the set, which is very nice. And for my example, I thought this would look really cute on a Christmas tree, so I decided to make an ornament. So for the base of the bulb, I cut that out using a gold foil cardstock. And then the image of Santa and his reindeers, that comes from the Prima Christmas in the Country paper pad. And then for the sequins mix, I also added some fake snow into it. And then I just decorated this using a poinsettia as well as some greenery, a little tag that comes from the Lily of the Valley tag set that you can purchase off of Etsy. And I also punched an eyelet at the top there so that I can hang some twine or ribbon. So this is the larger version. I also cut out the smaller version to show you what it would look like. And I just used some paper from the same paper pad and just changed it up a bit. So the larger one measures 3 3/8 of an inch by 1 3/4 of an inch. And then the smaller version measures 2 5/8 of an inch by 1.5 inches. And this would also really be cute if you wanted to make a card and tell someone how brilliant they are, for example, or how they light up your life. Those are just some examples of what you can do with this set. This set creates a spool. So this would be your backing piece, your layering piece. These are layering pieces for the top and bottom of the spool. And then you also get the needle. For my example, I went with a Christmas theme again, and I made an ornament as I think they're just so fun and very useful. And this spool is adorable. So for the base of the spool, I cut that out using a glitter cardstock. I really like how the layering pieces have stitching details. And then for the needle, I cut that out using a gold foil paper. And it's been layered a couple times just to make it very sturdy. And then the image comes from the Minte Sweetest Christmas paper pad. I also added a hanging element up here so that I can hang this piece of twine. And then I also cut out this hanging element and put it on the bottom here so that I could hang this gingerbread man charm. I added a satin bow with a button in the center, as well as that tag that comes from the Lily of the Valley tag set. And then for the sequins, I just added a clear mix, which is very nice, so that you could still have some sparkle, but also it doesn't cover up the image too much in the background. So that is the first one. And then I made another one using the same paper pad, and then this one's got an image of Santa on a teapot, which is so cute, and it's even got a little gingerbread house back there. It's a really beautiful paper pad. So same thing happening. I just switched up the colors a bit, and then for this one I just used a star charm on the bottom. And so you could use these on cards, tags. You can make ornaments like I did. The spool measures 2 inches by 1.5 inch. Really adorable. This next set creates a cracker, and this would be your base piece, which you would just need to cut out once. And this does fit on the standard cutting plates. It also comes with this layering piece for the center of the cracker. And then you also get these layering pieces, this layering piece, which you could decorate the bottom as well as the top of the cracker. So I did cut out an example just to show you, and this is how it turned out. So for the base of the cracker, I cut that out using 110-pound cardstock. I used some paper from the Sugar Plums paper pad that I got from Michael's last Christmas to decorate this. And as you can see, these panels do have stitching details, which is really nice. And then for the ends of the cracker, I just tied it off with some twine. And so this is what it would look like. And this part here measures 2 1/4 inch. And then this has a diameter of roughly 2 inches. So this would be really great for gift giving. They also sent me this set, which I already own. This is actually one of my favorite mug dies. So in this set, you get this base piece and then you get a ton of decorative pieces to decorate your mug. You get this piece for the whipped cream. This is a layering piece for the whipped cream. You get these strings of lights, decorative strings of lights, the straw Christmas tree with a backing piece as well, candy cane with a backing piece, these snowflakes, the little bow, and then these little stars you could use as toppings on your drink. And let me just show you the examples that I previously made. So for example, here's one of them. And for these, I used the paper from the Miss Claus paper pad from Michaels. And as you can see, there's like just so many ways to decorate them. Here are the strings of lights, the different snowflakes. And then for some of these, I just added my own marshmallows, which comes from another set that I have. This one's got some clay sprinkles. And then here's the candy cane. And I really like how it's a really nice size. You could also layer it. And for this one, I cut it out using a foil cardstock. This one's cut out with a glitter. And then this Christmas tree does come with a set, which is really cute. And I just pieced it together and turned it into a charm by adding a little bail here. And then for each of the mugs, I punched an eyelet so that I could hang a charm. For example, this one's got a little button that I turned into a charm just by adding that clear bail. And then I decorated this with a poinsettia and then this one with a bow. And then here's another example of one that I made as well. And this one, I just added these little marshmallow clip art here. And then for this one as well, I added a little spoon charm. So this is a really nice coffee mug set to have. And of course, it could be for any drink, really. So the coffee mug measures 3.5 inches by 2 5/8 of an inch. Also new is this memorydex craft tote set. So in this set, you get the base piece for your memorydex card. This is the craft tote, and then the rest are layering pieces. You're also given 2 pockets, which is really nice. And then this is a flap that you could create for the pockets. And this might look familiar because the KS Craft Store does have something similar, but the difference with this is that it is a memorydex card and the craft tote is slightly larger. So I did create an example to show you. For the memorydex card, I used the 31 collection by Prima to decorate this. And so it is in a Halloween theme. And for the decorative pieces here, I cut those out using a glossy cardstock that I got from Michaels. And it can be found in the open cardstock section, just to let you know. And I really like how it's got the stitching details because it makes this bag look so realistic. And I like the little corners on the pockets as well. And then I just used items from this collection to decorate this, including the puffy stickers here. In one of the pockets, I just glued it down on 3 sides so that I could tuck this piece of a cut apart sheet into it. And then for this pocket over here, like on my previous tote bag that I made it dimensional just by giving it gussets of 1/4 of an inch. And then for the pocket here, I gave it a Velcro closure, and tucked inside, I just have a little charm of this little cute ghost that I recently got in, which is so adorable. So you could stick little goodies into these and then gift them to your friends. And I also decorated it using these flowers that comes from the collection. I punched an eyelet here so that I can hang these charms. So I have this bauble charm with some orange stars in it. And then I also had the haunted house charm. This haunted house charm has actually been around for years, but it's also available in this collection as well. So this is really cute. And I did bring in my other craft tote just to show you a comparison of the size. So this is the one from the KS Craft Store. And if you put it like this, you can see the difference. So it's the one with the memorydex is slightly larger, and it's larger by about 3/16 of an inch. Really cute. This next set creates a mini envelope. So this would be your base piece. These are layering pieces, including this liner piece, which is very nice to have. You get these 3 decorative pieces, including this one with the butterflies around it, and then the 2 pieces with the stitch circles. And also you get this piece which creates a tab and it's got butterflies on it. So on their site, they had this advertised as a set that creates a little mini album. I wanted to make a mini album too, and this is how it turned out. So it is in a doodlebug theme, and for my mini album, I cut out 5 envelopes to make this. For the cover, I did make it into a shaker using a Lawn Fawn die, and then for the entire mini album, I used a 6x6 paper pad by Doodlebug called Sugar Plums. And then I added this happy holiday sentiment. I also added some stickers, including the little gingerbread men and the 2 little gumdrops in the corner here. On the side, I added some jump rings so that I could hang this little charm of a pink gingerbread house that my friend Ruth told me about. And I could put a link to it in the description box below as well. So in this mini album, this is just one way to make the mini album. What I did is I tucked one envelope into the pocket of another to make this. And then it just goes on and you can add as many pages as you wish. And I saw that on their site, they have one that is a trifold where there's 3 envelopes. So you can get very creative. And so basically what I did is I just used the cut apart sheets in the paper pad to, for example, make pockets here. And then I also, in the pocket, it's got a cut apart sheet, which I jazzed up by using my fuse tool and making it into a little shaker pocket. And then you can tuck all kinds of goodies into these little pockets here. So this one's got another cut apart sheet. And then here's another pocket. And then, so same thing happening, another pocket. And then on this side, I have this little flap, which I used a magnet to make a magnetic closure here. And inside it's just holding another cut apart sheet. So you could put pictures, or this could be room for journaling inside. And then here's another flap that you can lift up, and it is held together with a magnet. And on the bottom here, I just have a cut apart sheet, which you could also use for journaling as well. And then this one's got another little shaker cut apart here. And then for the back of the envelope, all I did is I tucked this piece into this pocket so that I could even continue making this thicker if I wanted to. And then you could also give your album like a ribbon closure or some kind of a closure if you wish. But this is how my album turned out. And of course, you could also use this just to create envelopes on its own as well. So the envelope measures 3 1/8 of an inch by 3 1/8 of an inch. Some of the dies that I was not able to get to yet include this musical planner page set, which has the word music going down the side here. It does have layering pieces, including this note here, musical notes, paper. There's a piano with a layering piece. You get the word concert as well as lyrics. Here's another planner page set, and this is in a birthday theme as it's got the word celebrate going down the side here. You also get the words happy birthday gift, and they do come with shadow pieces. There's some candles here with layering pieces, a banner that you can create, as well as this birthday cake. And then they also have this, which creates a matchbox. And then these 2 corsets in 2 different sizes here, a large and a small. And I saw that Scrap Diva 29, who is Erica, created a very beautiful example using this die set. So I'm gonna link that in the description box below. So here are some of the new dies that are now available in the KLJUYP store. We have the cracker gift box set, the mug set, the mini envelope in which you could also create a mini album with, the craft tote memorydex card, the spool, as well as the light bulb set. And I'm going to put a link to everything in the description box below. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.